What's up guys, it's Natural here and welcome to a different type of video. We're going to do the Ligue predictions for 2017-18 season. So what this is, I'm going to predict who's going to win the league, who's going to get relegated, who's going to get the Champions League spots, who's going to get Europa League spots, and who will finish mid-table and safe for another season. So yeah, let's start off. Who will win the league, who will finish first above everybody else? I'm going PSG. I think right now they bought in Neymar, they bought in another good player, they've already got a better squad than they already have. Unai Emery has had a season to know the team and know the players he's got and also know the club he's playing for, managing for. So I think this is going to be PSG season. Last season they had a horrific season. They were average in the league. Yes, they won I think 2 cups, the League Cup and the French Cup. So you could say they had a bad season. Yes, they probably did. Not win the league with the squad they have and not to progress further in the Champions League, even though they thrashed Barcelona in the first leg. They were horrific in the second leg, just capitulated. But I think PSG won the league this season. I think the squad is better than it's been for a very long time. They should win the league. They're the best team in the league with that squad, and for me, they will win it. PSG will be the winners of Ligue this season. Who will come second, runners up to them? I think it will be Monaco. Because I think Monaco last season did an amazing thing, just like Madrid did in La Liga a couple of seasons back, beat Barcelona and Real Madrid to the title, same as Leicester did in the Premier League. I just feel like Monaco sold so many players. They sold the likes of Bakayoko to Chelsea, Mendy who's now City, they've also sold Bernardo Silva to Man City, and now with Mbappe, who is linked with Real Madrid. Now, as of this video, he is still a Monaco player, but if he is a Real Madrid, then good luck to him, Real Madrid. If he's not a Real Madrid, Monaco should keep him for another season. But for me, Monaco will finish second. I don't think it's a bad. I think they got in Tielemans, who's a really good young Belgian midfielder. They also bought in a new goalkeeper. They also sold a great German to Marseille as well. So they're going for a little sell on and bring players in, but they still got a good squad there in Monaco. I think they'll finish second. I think that's not bad. You won the league, but you sold your best players, you want to finish second. They're still in the Champions League. I think they will do well in the Champions League again this season. So I tip Monaco to finish second in Ligue 1. The team to finish third in Ligue 1 will be Marseille. I think Marseille have a good season this season. Last season they were awful. They've now got Payet. They've now got an informed Turvan. They've also bought in German as well, who got goals for Monaco last season. I think he will do that for Marseille this season. They bought their solid goalkeeper back in Steve Mandanda, who had a perfect season, just didn't work for him at Crystal Palace. He's back in Marseille. So they also bought a really good defender in Rami. So this is a really good Marseille team now, and you've got the players that you have there. Like there's no Gomis now, he's not Galatasaray, the French striker. So now, the players aren't in really. But I think Marseille have a good season this year. I think they will finish third. The team will finish fourth this season will be Nice. I think Nice this season will struggle with Champions League and also being in Europe and also playing the league. It offends everybody's season. If you see teams playing Europe, Champions League, Europa League games on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays. Then you're playing Sunday games, and then it affects your form. And I think Nice, they don't have a big squad. They still got Balotelli. They still got their top goal scorer as well, and also a decent team. But they haven't really spent a lot of cash like Monaco or PSG or even Marseille, for example, on their squad. So I think they will struggle this season, Nice, but I think they'll finish fourth. I still think they have a solid team, but they don't have one of the biggest squads in the league. They're a lot like Spurs in terms of they get the best out of a team. So I think they'll finish fourth this season, which is not bad for Nice. The team that finished fifth this season is Lyon, who I think will struggle this year. We take Lacazette out of that team. There's over 20 goals a season, every season for Lyon. Now they brought in Bernard Torre from Chelsea on a permanent deal. It's going to be interesting how he does for them this season, because he had a decent season. Ajax wasn't pulling trees up. Ajax he wasn't lighting the league up. You know, he wasn't the top goal scorer. It was one of the other players. I think it was one of the Feyenoord players. But it's going to be interesting how he does there. But I think he's a quality talent. See how he does. Oh, they also got rid of Aguena, who's now not there anymore. So a lot of there's going to be a lot of focus on Fekir for Lyon this season. Will he score the goals to challenge them? Forget the league. I don't think they're going to challenge the league right now. But for those Champions League places with Marseille, Nice, we find out for that one. But I think it'll be a struggle for Lyon this season. I think they'll finish 5th. The team will finish 6th this season will be Bordeaux, another good, young, very talented squad. Bonds with decent players in the summer. Also, they got a very good manager who, one of the highlights of last season, got a paper airplane flown at him, and he thought it went there, and he went, oh no. So, I'm really looking forward to see what Bordeaux can bring this season, but I think they'll finish 6th this season. I think they've got a really good squad, a young squad, with talented players in that team. And yeah, 6th was, to be very honest, to be best of the rest, I'd like to put them in, maybe Bordeaux. 6th isn't bad. Bielsa, his new manager at Lille. Lille finished 7th this season. I like Bielsa. I think he's an absolute gem of a signing for Lille to get him as a manager. He did an amazing job. Marseille got that really talented team. Nearly won Ligue, challenging from PSG and Lyon at the time for the title. I think they're going to have a really good season. Lille. We've got them really good players in the summer, and with Bielsa, who's the unbelievable manager in terms of getting the best out of the team, the likes of Ligue Bilbao, the likes of Marseille he's been. So I think it'll be a really good season for Lille, and I think they'll finish 7th. The team that finished 8th is Nantes. The new the manager they have now is Claudio Ranieri. I think it's a really good coup for them to get a Premier League winner manager in Ranieri. I think they'll finish 8th. They've got a little bit not a great squad in terms of not a lot of players would, you know, do it, but Ranieri does the best of the team. They have at least they're not a relegation team, Nats, because they're more like this is where they are. So I think 8th for them is very good. Saint-Étienne will finish 9th. I think it'll be a struggle this season. They got rid of their manager. They've been there for over 10 years. They've got a manager, hardly any experience, and they've got a squad that's sort of aging at the minute. And they haven't really they've got players in, but there's not like a lot of players that would you think are good. They've got a lot of Ligue 2 players from the 2nd division, and a couple of players from leagues I've never heard of. So 9th for them, I think that's where they are. They're going through a transitional period to that team. But hey, next couple of years, if they get that squad into better, I think they have a chance for the European places, the Champions League places in the next couple of seasons. This will be a transitional period for Saint-Étienne. 9th for them. Garandel will end the top 10 with a solid top 10 spot, because that's what I think they were last season. I think they'll finish 10th this season. They're not a relegation team. They're more like best of the rest. That's where they finished 10th. So that's the top 10. We move on to the bottom 10. Starting off in the relegation places, I'm going for Strasbourg to be rock bottom. They're a newly promoted team. I don't know about them. I don't think anybody has signings in. So unknown quantity for them. I think they go down. And they will join Troyes as well, who are another promoted team who have been in Ligue 1 before. I think it was 2 seasons ago. Then they're relegated and go back in again. But again, no good players have bought in either. So they lot like Strasbourg. They haven't really bought any players in the door. They've racked the same squad they have that got them relegated. So I don't think they'll stay up. And the 18th spot, the relegation playoff, I'm going for Montpellier. I think they really will struggle this season. This is a team who did win Ligue 1 way back in I think 2012 season. They had Giroud, Cabella as well in the team. Amazing how mixed fortunes they can go through now. I think they'll get the relegation playoff with the team who finished 2nd. If the team who get the playoff in the 2nd division. So it would be a struggle for Montpellier this season. I think they'll finish 18th. Dijon will finish 17th. They're always fighting for relegation every season. And I'll never change. I won't change this season. They'll finish 17th. Alger will finish 16th, a couple of places above the relegation zone. But they got enough quality. Yes, they sold their best player, but they've got enough funds to bring in more players. I think they will finish 16th. And in our new promoted team, in our men's, we'll finish 15th. Now the reason why I didn't tip this team to go down is they got some decent players this summer, and I think they'll finish 15th this season. I think they've got a bit of quality in their team. I think, last season I think were the best team in League there, so I think they will really stay up this season. They got a bit of quality in that team, and they'll be a little bit of an unknown quantity to some teams in Ligue 1. There'd be a lot of teams thinking, nah, they're not in their level. They might do well this season. They could even finish 12th or something this season, because I think they're going to do well this year. Can will finish 14th. Canty's old team. I think they're going to have an alright season. This is where they are, Can. They're like 12th down to 14th is where they should be. So yeah, I don't think they'll be drowned in the relegation battle, but they will finish 14th. Toulouse will finish 13th. Toulouse the best player in Braithwaite. He's now at Middlesbrough. All the goals are all pretty much gone. This is the team I typically 13th, but they could go down. They could be in the relegation fight along with Montpellier and the two other promoted clubs I tipped to go down. They could be a very, very interesting film this season. They could go down. They could go down. The reason why I didn't tip them to go down is because they still got money from the Braithwaite deal. They brought a couple of players in the door, but they're not known quantities. So we want to see where that one. But I'm tipping them for 13th. Rennes will finish 12th. Decent team, decent manager, decent squad, and a decent club. So they finished 12th. And the last one is Metz, will finish 11th. They have an alright team and a really, really talented manager. But the problem with them is, can they score goals? They have a really solid team. That's the reason why I don't think they'll get relegated. But they need a bit of goal power, they need a bit of goals in their team. You can't rely on the main guy who scored you so many goals last season for Metz. So I think they'll finish 11th. So guys, that's my Ligue 1 predictions for this season. PSG to win the league, Monaco finish 2nd, Marseille 3rd, and then the two teams I took to go down, along with Montpellier who get the relegation playoff. The other three teams will get the Europa League spots, which will be Nice, Lyon, and Bordeaux. What do you guys think? Put in the comments down below what you would pick for the league, or who you think who's going to win the league, who will get relegated, who will get the Europa League spots and the Champions League spots. Anyway, please like, subscribe, the natural.